If you ever try to change your life overnight, you know the demoralizing feeling you get after failing to do so. And the problem is not actually you. Like most people, you've been fed a lie, one that's simply too good to be true. By using neuroscience, we can deconstruct this lie and construct the scientifically proven best way to change. But first, we need to understand how our brain structure affects our ability to change. Your brain is constructed of neurons, which are wired together through synapses. Your behavior consists of millions of neurons firing together. Now, the longer you use a given neural circuit, aka the longer you indulged in a given habit like scrolling, the stronger those circuits become. This is the main reason why you can't change overnight, as your brain needs time to rewire itself. In fact, a recent neuroscience study found that forming new behavioral circuits takes on average 60 days of consistent repetition. But don't be discouraged yet, because we found an even better way to change, one that's not as hard on your mental health, and it uses the principle of progressive overload. In the gym, you don't just increase your weight by 100% overnight, you increase it gradually, and by doing this, you grow. The same principle applies to your brain's neuroanatomy. When you start a new habit, only a small percent of neurons fire together. Only with time and progressive effort can you strengthen these circuits. To explain this, let's go through a simple graph. On the y-axis is performance or brain efficiency. On the x-axis is time spent doing the habit. Now first, let's look at the red line. This is what happens when you try to lock in overnight. It shoots up the first couple of days. You're all in, motivated as hell, but then the crash hits. You fall off, feel like shit, and either quit or restart again later. The line just bumps up, drops, and flatlines. This is the cycle everyone gets stuck in. Now here's the blue line. This is the progressive overload strategy. It starts slow but compounds. Each rep wires your brain just a bit more. Each small push builds momentum, and because it stacks, it doesn't take long before the blue line catches up to the red one. But instead of crashing, it just keeps climbing higher and higher. No burnout, no quitting, just steady, locked-in growth. Okay, you understand the logic, but how do we functionally apply this method of change? It's a simple process. First, you go and indulge in one habit you want to implement to a point of mild discomfort. So, let's say if you can read normally without getting annoyed for 20 minutes straight, then increase this up to 25 minutes the next session, and then 5 more the next one, and so on. If you want to start being consistent in the gym, just go once and do what looks fun. When it gets uncomfortable, leave. Now this is your baseline. The next session, simply stay a bit longer. By following this method, we create a sustaining improvement loop. By getting better in one area, you will feel motivated to be better in another. The main thing you need to keep in mind is that you should only push yourself into mild discomfort, and that it's totally okay to spend a few days in the comfort zone. Just remember to increase the amount of time spent in a new habit gradually and slowly, and you're safe.